Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm I'm good. Monica, how are you doing today?
Wonderful. What is your name?
My name is Kumar.
Kumar. Nice to meet you. Where are you
Nice to meet
from?
you too. I'm from India, the capital of
Okay.
India, New Delhi. Where are
Okay.
you from?
I am from the United States, from Chicago, but I
Chicago.
don't live in Chicago. I live in Guatemala.
Okay, where is it?
You know Guatemala?
No, I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. It's a small country in Central America. So we have United States, Mexico, and then Guatemala.
I see. Oh, okay.
So I speak English and I speak Spanish because here they speak Spanish. And tell me, why are you in Cambly?
I love talking to people from all across the world.
Uh-huh.
So this is my first session with Cambly, so I thought to have word with you.
Ah, okay. So this is your first Cambly experience.
That's correct.
Okay. So just to let you know, in Cambly, you can either have like a free conversation or you can choose a lesson from the library. So we have any topics from English, business English, academic English, preparations for different tests, or just talk about movies. They have a lot of stuff in the library. So it's up to you. Do you want to do regular conversation or do you want to work on a lesson from Cambly?
I think let's have a casual conversation. That'll be
Okay.
great to
Oh,
start with. Yes.
okay, very good. And tell me, what is it that you do in India?
I have been working with a private company for almost like 10 years. Yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, so nothing much. If you can tell
Uh-huh.
me a little bit about yourself.
Uh-huh. So I am an anthropologist and a sociologist.
Okay.
Do you know
And
what
how
an
long you have been
anthropologist
on
is?
Cambly? Say that again.
Do you know what is an anthropologist?
Anthropologist, what I mean is perhaps you do a lot of charity. Is it
Well,
the one?
no, an anthropologist is a social science.
Social science. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. And what that talks about.
It's basically there's an anthropology about everything. Um, So it can be you can study the anthropology of music, the anthropology of science, of anything that the human being comes encounter with, you can study it. But like a sociologist studies society, an anthropologist studies human beings. Is the holistic study of human beings.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now I got you. Perfect.
Hmm. So, I was watching a series in Netflix, and it's called Asia at Night. And I think they had an episode of New Delhi at night, and it looks like an incredible city.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, you got it right. Help me. Okay, let me ask you, did you ever get any chance to visit India or perhaps any of
No,
the Asian countries?
it's a dream of mine to go.
Okay. Okay, so have you visited to different part of the world?
I have. I've been to Europe. I've been to Malta. I've been to South America, North America, but never really Asian countries.
Okay. Okay, I would recommend you to please visit India, and I'm sure that you would like it.
Hmm.
It's a
Uh-huh.
it's a diverse country and a lot of population, a lot of things to explore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and different culture, traditions, and festivals. I'm sure that you're gonna enjoy it for sure.
Hmm. I do, and I practice yoga, and I've read a lot of the Bhagavad Gita, and I since I'm an anthropologist, I've had to study a lot of the Hindu religion as well, and I think it's so interesting because I think it's amazing what India has done in the past 20 years. India has really is becoming very progressive, and like a lot of their people are becoming very well educated, and I think India is having an enormous change.
Oh yes, indeed.
Mm.
Yeah, there are a lot of population. They are in United States as well, in different part of the world. If I say, in
Hmm.
UK, and then perhaps different states in United States, and then talk about any other countries in the world, and you'll find Indians, and they are doing exceptionally well. If I talk about the software industries, pharmaceuticals, they've been exceptional. So yeah,
Right, right.
you know.
Also, I don't know if you know, but like, have you ever heard of the spelling bee? You know what a spelling bee is?
Oh no, 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 no
It's
idea.
this it's this contest that they do to children and how to spell words. So any word you spell it out. But in the past 10 years, the top 10 winners are like all from Indian descent. Like
Mhm.
all their parents are Indian. Like like they always win it. It's Indian Americans. I don't know. They're really good at spelling.
Okay.
It's crazy because uh why it's an interesting phenomenon to study why you know um why Indians are such good spellers.
Okay, so you mean to say that they are able to pronounce a word correctly
No,
and
to
enunciate it?
for example, Kumar. Spelling of Kumar is Kumar, to spell,
Yes,
right? So in
yes.
this contest, all the
Mm.
winners are in the past 10 years have been Indian descent, like Indian Americans.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah.
believe that they're very good. They're great at English. I'll tell you. In India, I mean, Hindi is our national language,
Hmm.
right? And after Hindi, English is one of those languages which is being spoken all around India. And there are a lot of states wherein they are great at spoken English. They're very good at it, at English, I would say, and that is perhaps one of those reasons, why they're so great when that comes to great pronunciation and vocabulary, or their correct usage
Spelling.
of English, spelling, and all of that.
Hmm.
I'll give you an example, right? So, talk about China, talk about in other countries. The outsourcing projects, be it from software industries, or say KPOs or BPOs, or any of these outsourcing projects that are the most eligible people in the world. You'll find Indians, because they have very less MTI, and their accent is neutral, and they can talk to anybody in the world, and you'll be able to understand them very well. But unlike different people from different world or different countries, like say talk about the China, or perhaps many other countries, Asian countries, where you'll find MTI, and you'll have tough time to understand them very well. So, but that does not happen with Indians.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
perhaps is one of those reasons
Hmm.
why they're good at it.
Hmm. Incredible. And do you have any big plans for this year? Any travel plans or any big plans for yourself?
Not really, because I mean, recently the COVID has. I mean, the everything is opening up now. The business, and the several online services and offline services. Everything is opening up now, and likewise, the companies are also opening, because we've been working for last 2 years, or perhaps a few months lesser than 2 years, all work from home. And now everything has started opening up. So I think we are not going to have a lot of time, because you'll have to have those, you have to be at work. You'll hardly have Saturday, Sundays, and then the rest of the days you're supposed to be at work. So planning for, anything, I think for now is perhaps not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How is there? I mean, what is the situation in your country, whenever it comes
Everything
to
is
COVID?
open.
Everything is open. Okay.
Everything is open, even though it's a pretty, it's a very poor country. People cannot afford not to have everything open here because people live day to day, right?
Ah, okay.
So everything is open, and I think even the mask restriction came out yesterday. So they're not, the mask is gone. So pretty much
But
everything
what
is
is the
open.
severity level if I talk about the COVID? I mean, is it still spreading like anything, or it has completely stopped?
I think it's still spreading somewhat, but I think a lot of most of us already had it.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
there's no any further chance of getting caught. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
I think
you
most
guys
of
have
us
been
already have it.
vaccinated 100%.
Right? Most of us are vaccinated, and most of us already got it.
Okay. So
Hmm.
how many doses, if I may ask you?
Yeah. So I
Two,
only got,
three.
have one dose because I took the Johnson vaccine. I went to the United States to get vaccinated because I had to go to Spain. So I've only taken one shot. I've never taken a second one.
Oh, okay. So
Hmm. How,
generally people take two shots, right?
yeah,
In order
normally
to
it's
get
two.
100% vaccinated.
Correct.
Okay.
Uh huh.
All right.
So what about you?
Yeah, I'm fully vaccinated.
Uh
Yes.
huh.
There is a booster dose as well, for senior citizens in our country.
Hmm. Hmm.
So two doses are, mandatory. And again, there is another one, which is a booster dose. So that is perhaps is for senior citizens.
Hmm. So you already got three?
I've got two. I'm not a senior
Two.
citizen.
Ah, okay. Because I thought you said, I thought you said, you told me that's why you got it. But yeah,
And
so
all I
so
said
you're not.
is it was, yeah, the third dose, the booster dose, is for senior citizens only.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you only had two. And what about the cases? Are they still skyrocketing in India? Are they
It
coming
is
down?
not skyrocketing, but yes, since everything has started opening up now, and the cases is also relatively going up, so that's kind of alarming. Uh, but there is the restriction has completely been lifted up, so people are like moving outside, and since there is no restriction, there's no, I mean, nobody's is using masks, wearing masks, and
Hmm.
then yeah, so the business is open, the people are traveling every here and there, so
Hmm.
there's nothing, I mean, nothing to worry at all. But yes, I mean, the if I talk about the cases, I mean, that is going up a little bit, but let's see
Hmm.
what happens. I mean, maybe, we'll be able to figure out maybe another 1 month or 2 months. But now, I mean, looks like it's okay, and it's not that, alarming in that sense. But hopefully, maybe another couple of months, the exact picture will come out.
Hmm. And as far as your English, what do you find most difficult? Or you feel pretty comfortable with most with speaking because your English is pretty good.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Hey, you know what? Like, I have been talking to the Americans very often, to not, because that's a part of the business, and maybe that is one of those reasons, why I am somehow able to speak. I
Hmm.
don't consider myself fluent, but yes, I'm okay when it comes to conversation with people. But still, I always wish to speak like native speakers, because the kind of the words that they use, the grammar and everything. I mean, that looks very impressive. I am very much influenced by the native speakers. In a very small sentence, they speak long many things, which perhaps sometimes I feel a little difficult. If I have to explain something, I'll have to perhaps add 2 to 3 to 4 sentences, in order to make the people understand.
Hmm.
But that's the art of the language. And I have seen people, Americans, native speakers, they speak so well. In just a simple sentence, it'll be able to make you clear that what he or she wants to tell you. So that's the
Right.
biggest thing. Yeah. So which I have not, which I feel that I wanted to achieve that level of fluency,
Okay.
maybe in the later, you know, in the near future.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And did you study with the British teachers? Because you have a British accent.
Oh no, no, I have no, I have been talking to Americans, and